Welcome back to Talk That Talk with Meesh and Jay. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro, Jay.
You know it.
Look, if you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are true here, you already know what to do. Get your smokes, get your drinks, but make sure you've like, comment, and subscribe because your ass should already be
subscribed.
Subscribed. All right. Yes, we are here. We are back. We black, and it's hot. So hot outside, y'all. At least...
I think this is supposed to be like halfway through across the United States, right? It ain't just us.
Yeah, it ain't just us. No, it's everywhere. It's burnt up everywhere, y'all.
I mean, beasting.
Yeah, so stay cool, y'all. That's what I'm about to get. Stay cool. Put some ice cubes on there. Maybe hit a jungle fever if you a woman or a man, whatever. Get the ice cubes going. You know.
You ain't got or you park in the garage, right?
Yeah, I'm in the garage.
So you good.
Yeah.
Those y'all ain't got no garage. Congratulations, you played yourself.
I know, right?
'Cause look. Your car be steaming. It ain't nothing worse than getting a steaming, beasting, hot
car,
leather seat car.
Well,
I mean, I ain't got leather seats, but I'm talking about the folks that probably do. Them big money folks that ride around that big money car. But if you got a big money car, then you should have a remote start.
Yeah, you should have. Or the silver thing, y'all. Or the silver thing. You know the thing people put in their windows to block out the sunlight.
Yeah, but that helps a little bit. It does, but it's tacky.
I know.
It's tacky.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm glad, because when I get off work, I get right on my phone, hit the app, boop, start my car. I got an 8-minute walk to my car.
8 minutes?
Yeah. By the time I get to the car, it's nice and cool.
Yeah, well, that works. That's good.
Man, I mean, it's crazy how hot it is out here. Like, air conditioning's going overtime.
It is.
Shit, Monday, I came home, air conditioning was working. Next you know, I was sitting there watching TV. I was like, damn, it's getting kind of warm.
Yeah.
Inched it up some the whole time. I guess something happened. I don't know if the chiller went off, but it was hot in the mother. I had to get my fan. It's hard to sleep when it's hot.
Well, we dead in the middle of summer, so it's going to be like that. But look, y'all, please, our goal is 500 subscribers. We are a Trending Topics channel. If you don't like a topic today, you will like a topic tomorrow.
That's right.
Just please stick with us. Kick it with us. Sit in here. We talk about everything. I mean, we are versatile. So please just stick with us because you never know what we're going to be talking about. So go ahead and sub right now. Go ahead and like right now. Let them know we in the algorithm. Let them know we are here. Okay? So that's just a little tidbit for y'all before we get started because we're going to be talking about, man, some unfortunate events in this topic. Khyree Jackson's unfortunate demise. That's he was the cornerback, center back, or cornerback.
Yeah, cornerback.
He was a cornerback for the Minnesota rookie,
right,
for the Minnesota Vikings. But unfortunately, he didn't get a chance to really, live out that, fulfill that dream. And we're also going to talk about the unfortunate situation with Lil Durk's 10-year-old son and him, having to the baby dad. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all see the sign. He had to pop one in him. So, or a few. I heard it was like 6 some. So, yeah, we're going to get to that, y'all. So, yeah, stick with us. Sub right now, whatever, if you want. So, anything you want to say, bro, before we jump into those topics?
Well, I'm good. Let's rock and roll.
All right, we're going to rock and roll, y'all. Y'all lucky today because we a podcast. We usually be trying to, talk about some other stuff, but y'all lucky today. Okay. All right, look. So, unfortunately, when did this happen, bro? Wasn't this like around the beginning of this month?
What?
This still the beginning, but like Khyree Jackson.
Oh no, this just happened.
Just happened.
Like over the weekend.
Upper Marlboro, Maryland, y'all. So he comes home, and he's visiting his high school friends, and they've all been in college. Clearly, his friends were in college. I mean, they went to a nightclub, a lounge. Out here in Maryland, clearly in Upper Marlboro. And they also went bowling, I heard, too. So I'm sure they was out drinking, having a ball, whatever else they were doing. What young people do. Okay? And...
probably celebrating his...
celebrating his success. Rightfully so, even though, hey, I get it. Rightfully so, though, you want to celebrate. You want to celebrate with your peoples and stuff. Unfortunately, he meets him and his friends meet an untimely demise because there is a lit driver, a drunk driver. She's on the road. They say she tries to, make a turn in the lane.
Just
she tries to get over in the lane aggressively, like Speedy
I
get over.
I guarantee you, she was on the highway weaving.
Just doing, like people do. You see them
all the time.
You see them.
All
they
the
get
time.
on there, especially it depends on the time of day it is. See, that's why I don't like driving at night because people be really driving crazy, and depending on the music they listening to.
Dude,
she could have been in there talking about fuck my baby dad.
Exactly.
Fuck my baby.
And she lit, drunk. She had passengers too, right? No.
Yeah, she had passengers, and they said nothing happened to them.
See, I come home late a lot, right? Mm-hmm. But when I get on the highway, 95, I be chilling. Mm-hmm. I stay in the slow lane.
Yeah.
And I don't care how slow, whoever, I don't care. I be right behind them. I just be chilling.
Exactly. Okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm always watching my surroundings in the mirror, making sure no idiots zooming.
That's right.
Because you got to watch.
You have to. I always was told you have to be a defensive driver. You have to be that driver that you don't have to check yourself. You need to check other people when you're on the road.
Oh yeah, most
So
definitely.
when you're checking other people, you don't really got time to be speeding and acting crazy yourself because you worried about what other motherfuckers doing. Mm-hmm. That's me. That's how I drive. So I'm not rushing nothing. Yeah. All that honking behind me. Go ahead around me, sir. Go ahead around me, ma'am. For real.
Yeah. Now, have I sped in my car? Yes. With that said, I'm not drunk. I don't drink and drive.
Drink. Right.
So I'm coherent when I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. And I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I know what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And I don't try to be as aggressive where I'm trying to put other people in danger because I know where my brakes are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Would I put my car in sport mode and haul ass? Yeah, I've done it at times.
Yeah.
Not all the time. It's not all the time, especially at night. I don't do it at night. Mm-hmm. But if I'm trying to say, like, if I'm like I had a bowling tournament, it was in Richmond and it's 2 hours away.
Okay.
But it's early morning. You know, it's early. It's like 9:30 in the morning. I'm haul assing. You know what I mean? But I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stay in the right lane.
Yeah.
I'm not weaving, barely. People out there aggressive, like barely missing your car, getting over. I'm heated. I'm seeing people. I'm heated.
They do. No, it's true. They be driving crazy. And when I see people doing that, I let them go on about your business. I let them go on. I see them acting crazy, and I see your car doing a little too much of this. Oh no, I got to either get around you or I'm gonna stay back and let you mess your life up.
Yeah.
You know, and I know they didn't expect it. But here's the thing. Also, when you are out drinking, you have to be careful. Mm-hmm. Because I'm pretty sure that that lady, yes, she was drinking, but I'm pretty sure that they weren't out but completely sober themselves.
And they probably didn't really paying attention and blasting the music.
Having a ball, looking at their phone. Because I know people who do that too. They be driving it. Oh, yeah, look at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not looking, and then I'm telling you, as soon as you don't look, it's just it's like that.
You just wake up. If you wake up, you're either out, you're dead.
Yeah.
Or you just wake up and you're in the hospital.
Yeah.
It only takes but a second.
That's it. So I feel bad. I feel horrible. I feel bad for him because I know that was meant for him to get picked, to get into the NFL, to play for the Vikings, and he's from Maryland, clearly, correct?
Yeah, from Maryland.
So, that's far Minnesota.
PG County.
Majority of us who live out in PG County, or who grew up in PG County, have never even set foot in Minnesota. Okay, so
I've been there one time.
You been
there? A friend of mine had a wedding there, and they hired me to do pictures for their wedding.
And you flew?
And they flew me out there. I went there.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, bro. One time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. I get out these states. I'm everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people all the time, get out this damn DMV. Even if you don't live in DMV, travel.
Yeah,
it's the greatest thing for you.
It's the best thing you could do for your life to expand your horizons. Yeah. Because honestly, there are so many people in this world who haven't expanded their horizons. They've never gone anywhere. They've never gotten on a plane and just got out to see what other places are like. So they're stuck in that mentality of where they live, or the people of where they live. Everybody's not, no offense to nobody. It's just in general, that mindset stays with you unless you get into another environment and grow in a different environment for a small amount of time. I always tell people, let your kids go somewhere. College, If they want to go away, let them go away.
Yep, let them.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it even be Job Corps, because that's where I went. You know, that's to keep it 100. I had my
Kentucky.
I went to Kentucky. Yeah,
see,
I mean, I had my diploma. Already, so I wasn't going there for that. I went there for a trade. You know what I'm saying? But going out there, I decided I could have went to DC. I didn't. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go out Kentucky, some odd, random ass place. And it was the best thing I could have ever done for my life. Today, when I look back on it, I say I'm so happy because I got to go there. I got to Indiana, and I met people from Chicago. I met people from Atlanta. I met people from. It's like I've been everywhere, even though I had not been everywhere.
Right.
You know, and when you come back, you're like a renewed self. And I was out there for almost 2 years, y'all. And it helped change me a lot. And that's the reason why why I'm a little different than a lot of the people who are out here. But it's true. You have to get away. Yeah. That's where the growth takes place. You have to grow.
But but one thing about this tragic incident is when you're a man of that, now you in a different tax bracket, and you're a man of a different stature. You got drafted by the NFL. Once you got drafted, and I'm not blaming him at all. Not blaming him because he was out there having fun doing this thing. But sometimes you got to watch what you're doing. Sometimes you should not be out there that time of night. Like, hey, you got something going for yourself.
Yep.
Right? All that partying and hanging out later.
Yeah.
Right now, you're the Minnesota Viking player.
Yep.
Whether ink dried on your contract or not, you should be in bed, getting your body ready, training camp coming up, getting right. Anything can happen. It's you can't come back to your neighborhood and expect. Sometimes good things happen because people praise you.
Yeah.
But there's always some idiots out there that's hating on you.
There's envious people too.
Envious people hating.
Yeah.
Waiting to do something to you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You just can't do it.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think that it's good to come back and have fun. But I also think that, too, we must understand that the devil is always busy.
Always lurking.
So while you got out the hood and you doing something great with your life, it's always that possibility of the people you hang around, the environment you go around.
Yo, something happens.
Or you drink, you're not being vigilant, you drinking too much, you doing this drug, whatever it is. And boom, just like that. The dreams that you acquire and work hard for all them years in high school, all them years in college, just for you to finally get there and it's all taken away from you before you even get a chance to throw the damn ball on the field.
Man, look, prime example, Len Bias. No, you heard Len Bias.
I heard of him.
Len Bias from Landover. Len Bias' family actually lived on the same street we lived on at Kitland. Went to Len Bias with Northwestern High School, same school I graduated from. He's just a lot older. I'm good friends with his brother, Ert, right? Len Bias, one of the greatest Northwestern High School players of all time. Went to Maryland, greatest Maryland University player, Maryland Terrapin of all time. Played against Jordan, got his way, then got drafted by the Boston Celtics, about to get his family out of the hood. Because you know where we live. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah.
Got drafted, and then he went to celebrate with his boys on Maryland University campus and took some drugs that he never did. Never, ever. I know he ain't never did the drugs. Yeah. But that day he did.
Yeah, that day.
And then that day, it took him out. And never even made it back to Boston. Or I don't even know if he went to Boston. I know he went to the draft thing, but never made it to Boston.
Damn, never made it.
Straight from PG County, straight here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of chilling, you know what I mean? Or getting drafted, go right up, go to Boston.
Yeah, that tells you something. And when you got things going good in your life, you have to be very careful of the energy around you, where you go, what you do. Yet again, people, drugs you take.
Yeah. Because you got friends around you, and them friends know damn well you're the money maker.
Yeah.
You the star. They gonna get, and you gonna offer your friend that's the star, number one pick. Here's some drugs.
Yep. And they would do it. Because guess what? They not thinking about it. They don't have on their shoulder. They're not carrying or have anything to lose. And believe me, people with nothing to lose will help you lose all of your shit.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just the truth. Let me repeat that. People with nothing to lose will help you lose all of your shit. The last thing they want you to do is to build up a bunch more shit than they don't have. You know what I'm saying? They don't have it, so they don't want you to have it.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
I wish I could say that differently, but it's the truth. No, they don't. You know, unless they benefiting from it directly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then even then, like you said, those is homeboys. I'm sure he'd look out. But guess what? They don't want him to have it. So they would love to see him fall so they could say, I told you so. Yeah, I knew that nigga wasn't going to do nothing with that shit anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, he got somewhere. Yeah, he thought he was better. Ha ha. Ha ha. You know, that's how they be doing, y'all. I'm saying it's sinister, but it's true.
And for real, that can go for anybody, not just an athlete. That can go for somebody that got a raise and making 6 figures or something, or graduated from college and now about to be a doctor. You gonna have somebody hating on you on the side. You got to watch the friends you keep and the people around you.
Yeah, envy is a mofo.
Oh, yeah.
Envy is a mofo, y'all. So, look, rip, rest in peace to Khyree Jackson and to his friends with Anthony Litton and Isaiah Hayes. That young lady probably should learn something. I hope that there are some repercussions so she understands that she cannot be out there drinking like that. That's it. I feel like that I hope she... I don't know. I don't know her situation.
Look, man, if you're going to drink, catch an Uber or Lyft. And they also got a free ride that Uber and them do.
Yeah.
Or another thing, you can call them. And if you're drunk, just don't get in the car. Catch an Uber home, come back and get your car. It ain't even going nowhere.
Right. Because people do get that liquid courage when they driving too, when they drunk. And then they just doing extra because, I'm drinking and I don't care. Like, my fears are gone. But, that's how the devil gets you. Just so y'all know. But anyway, we gotta cut this topic right now because we gotta move into our next topic. But, rest in peace. And definitely prayers to the family of Khyree Jackson and to the families of his 2 friends, Anthony and Isaiah. Okay? All right. So... next topic, y'all. Please, if you stayed this long, sub. We about to get into it. Lil Durk, 10-year-old son, pops. Y'all know what I mean. He got the bang bang. He popped his stepdad, and we hope that he was protecting his mother. I assume that he was protecting his mother. I don't have the audio, but I do have some. A couple little things. The stepdad actually came out. The only reason why we know about this because he came out on social media and had a few things to say about how the situation happened because everybody assumed.
So he just got hurt. He didn't.
No, he got shot in the stomach. Like he got stitches.
But he's still alive.
Like,
he must be a big boy.
Yeah, he alive. No, he don't look big.
Yeah.
But maybe he could have some body mass. I couldn't see from the camera, but he not no fat dude. But the boy shot him in the stomach. Okay, and he had literally the stitches was going up his stomach and everything. He did survive it, but so here's what I'm understanding: it was his gun, his own gun. He was shot with. Okay, his own gun.
Let's see.
And now the baby mama, because he have a daughter with this woman, but this is Lil Durk's son. The baby mama had a gun too. So what happened was they was wrestling. They must have gotten into an argument. Lord knows what the argument had to be about. You understand what these hood relationships be like. Okay? We talking about Rizats, right? So they arguing. She want to pop him with her gun. So he see it. He take it, wrestle.
She want to pop the stepfather with her gun.
With her own gun, right? She wrestling with him. He wrestling with her to get the gun out of her hand. The boy think, he gonna get the gun out of my mama's hand. He might shoot her once he get the gun, or that might happen. So when his gun falls out, or he said it didn't fall out. What he said was, he was able. The boy took the gun out of his waist as he was doing that.
The stepfather waist.
Yes, the stepdad's waist, and then he popped him 6 times. I know this sounds wild, but he remains his innocence. He's saying that he didn't have anything to do with it, with far as because people was assuming, this is what people was assuming. Good for him. Good for the boy. he defended his mother. Clearly, you were beating on her. Clearly, you were being destructive. But from what he said he was like, my gat was on my hip, and I was trying to protect myself from getting shot. I never in a million years thought a kid I bought 4-wheelers and paid for football leagues and everything would do this. But he only knows what mom shows him. I still love him like he's mine.
Yeah.
And middle finger. Okay?
Sure he do.
And he said, as y'all can see, I am not the transgressor. And y'all also can see I still had my gun on my hip. He grabbed my gun off my hip, following his mom's lead, and tried to shoot me, and then actually shot me. I advise y'all to see it before they take it down. Okay. So, honestly, I'm just going to get into the dialogue real quick because I have another thing that needs to go out here, but get shot by your stepchild. What are your thoughts on that?
What you mean? I don't know. You shouldn't be beating on the boy's mama. I mean,
but he
shouldn't
said
have
he ain't beat on her though.
The boy was mad enough to pull the gun and pull the trigger on it, so obviously you was doing something the boy didn't like.
All right. So now you done. All right. So here's what the boy. They interviewed the boy. They took him to the homicide. What you call it? So it says. Mr. Pippin's mother's home. Jerome stated, Jerome is the boy, Lil Durk's son, when he and his mother returned to Mr. Pippin's mother's home on July 1st, Miss Collier and Mr. Pippin's were in a verbal fight. So only a verbal fight. They were not, he didn't put his hands on her. Mm-hmm. Jerome stated he kept telling Miss Collier, which is his mother, to stop fighting with Mr. Pippin's. Jerome stated he then got out of the car and went over and pushed Mr. Pippin's. FCM Dow asked Jerome if Miss Collier had a gun, and he said yes, but hers didn't go off. FCM Dial, I don't know who that is, asked if Mr. Pippin was trying to get the gun away from Miss Collier, and Jerome stated yes. Jerome then admitted to FCM Dow that Mr. Pippin's gun had fallen to the ground during the struggle. He picked the gun up and shot Mr. Pippin to protect Miss Collier. Jerome stated he was scared that Miss Collier was going to get shot. FCM Dow asked Jerome if there had been any domestic violence between Mr. Pippins and Miss Collier in the past, and Jerome stated that they would yell at each other a lot. Jerome stated Miss Collier gets really mad really fast. So he said his mother gets mad really fast. Really mad really fast. And at vulnerable ages, relying upon caregivers to ensure a safe, stable home. So basically, CPS took the boy, of course, and the children. Mm-hmm. Because when he gave that statement, their assumption is the home ain't no good for him. Which I don't blame him, because why do you have a gun? Why do he got guns?
Mm-hmm. And why is it out?
Why is it out?
On your hip and all that old
Why
stuff.
are we touching it? Why did a 10-year-old get the gun? How the 10-year-old knew how to shoot the gun? Y'all know how much force is on a gun? I'm sure when he shot him, he jumped back. He could have shot himself. He could have shot his mama.
Yeah, but, kids, the youngest 3 and 4 years old now pulling
they
triggers.
do. They will pull a trigger. Mm-hmm. So then that gives me to believe, like, what type of life is this boy living? I mean, I get it. Protect your mother. But I'm like, if he just said to them that he didn't whoop up on her, though. It was a verbal.
Well, look, this ain't just start. This has been going on for a while. And he been seeing stuff for a while. He probably don't even like the stepdaddy, but he deal with him because he a kid.
He have to.
He had to. Mm-hmm. But they probably argue all the time. If not fighting, they arguing.
Now, what do you say? Because there's a text message and that was revealed between the baby daddy and the mother. The mother sat there and said that he said, look, you need to tell the internet the truth. That's what the stepdad says. You need to tell the internet the truth, because everybody calling me a bitch ass nigga or whatever for not clapping back at your son. Right? And she said, you is a bitch ass nigga. She was like, you gonna let my son shoot you and you ain't gonna clap back?
Now, this is after the fact?
Yes, I got it right here. The mother said it. Lil Durk, you need to pick better taste in women.
That's ridiculous.
Because that's dangerous. Look, he said, now the net thinking I'm a bitch ass nigga because I didn't clap at your son. Tell them the truth. Stop playing with me. She said, you are a bitch ass nigga for not clapping back at. No, he said, for not clapping. He asked her. He said, for not clapping back at your son? What's wrong with you? She said, my son came at you and you didn't clap back. You are a bitch ass nigga. Now look at your dumb snitch posting online. You really trying to play funny because she called him a snitch. So really, he ain't really he did something wrong. All of them wrong. But for her to call him a bitch ass nigga, so he was supposed to shoot her son? So that he didn't be considered a bitch ass nigga?
Oh, it's ignorance to me. That's what he get. He played himself for dealing with a rat.
He should never did.
That's number one. Once you got with a rat, that's what you,
a Rizat.
A Rizat. That's why that's the thing about these women and them kids, man. Yeah. Well, you got to watch them kids.
You do. But also the mother is teaching these boys that. And this is what gets me to get to this, why we understand why Julio Fulio is the way he was, and Jada Young, and I don't know if it was his fault, but it's a lot of these youth out here is getting unalive before they time. They 20 and 19 and all that because they playing with guns. Y'all ever heard that term, die by the gun? Y'all ever heard of that? They don't even care no more. And my thing is that I'm not mad at the little boy for protecting her. At the same token, why was he even comfortable enough to do that? To even pull the gun out his waist? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he a little baby kid.
10, right? He's a baby.
Yeah.
There you go. Clearly he's a baby. You know what I'm saying? But the poor child shouldn't even be put in a position to see the arguing, the fussing, the wrestling over a gun, all this other stuff.
Exactly.
He shouldn't even see it. That shouldn't even be happening. And then for her to laugh, and then the pictures, she posted pictures online with her tongue out. Yeah, there's some good ass, all that. Like, she don't even care that her baby daddy was hit. She don't care that she could have been hit. The other little girl, the dog. It was a lot of people outside when they was going through that. And yet, the boy, he's not no marksman. He ain't trained to shoot
He could have shot his mother.
Yes. Just trying to help her, he could have hurt her at the same damn time. So, y'all, that's what I mean. Like, this is what we're talking about. Y'all get mad at people for not wanting to be involved with people like this. This is ratchet.
Yeah.
Who the hell want to be? I'm just saying, like, when you a person who, when you get mad, you got to get aggressive. And when you get mad, you got to shoot and fight and stab. No, that means people need to stay away from you.
Yeah,
you got problems. You need to go to jail. I don't know. You need to purge some demons. I'm with the exorcist. Something. There should be no reason why you getting so mad that now you ready to shoot somebody. Is it really that deep? Especially if you had a baby by him?
They ain't need to be together in the first place.
No. That's
so
crazy.
Obviously they married.
No, they ain't married. He's just a step baby dad. He's a step baby dad. That's Lil Durk's son, and he had a baby by her. He had a daughter.
Oh, okay.
By her. But he took the kid on under his wing, because he knew the kid. He basically stopped messing with her when the baby was 3 months. The boy who shot him, he was in his life since he was 3 months old. Now maybe he really ain't like him. That's for sure. He couldn't if he did that.
Yeah, exactly.
3 months old, and if he felt like that was his daddy, I don't think he would have tried to harm him either. Because he was scared his mama would get harmed. Why wouldn't he scared that his father would get harmed?
Right.
So that tell you who he loved more or who he favored more, in that situation.
He probably been one that hurt his stepdaddy. And that was just a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
While he wrestling with the gun with his mama. And he saw the gun right there. Perfect opportunity for him.
Y'all got to stop. And no, you're right, though. Y'all got to stop that. Like, stop that around the kids, because they're going to think that's normal. When they get older, they're gonna go into those same perpetual cycles and do the same thing with their children. This is why people don't want to be around y'all for real. Y'all got to do better. Like, y'all, that's why I be bougie life. People who don't like violence. No, if you got guns, I don't want to be around you.
Yeah.
Okay, you like to fight out in public, I don't want to be around you.
Yeah.
Okay? Hood shit, I don't want to be around you.
Even going to certain cities or certain restaurants in certain cities. I will drive a good 30 miles for peace.
Yeah, you have to. You got to go to the bougie place and the bougie restaurant.
Yeah.
And the bougie shit. And the bougie party. Oh, your party going to be a trap party? I think I'm going to pass. Thank you.
That's
Gotta
right.
go.
Yep.
Okay? Anyway, y'all, that's all we got for today. Look, if you liked us, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. 500 subs, y'all. Please. I'm Meesh. To left me is my bro, Jay. We out of here, y'all. Peace.